Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I thought we would pop into Torrid after work and see what they have new for spring. So let's go. Ugh, it's so dreary. It's so cold and dreary. The sun cannot be found here in Jacksonville, Florida. Alright, let's go inside. Hello friends, I am back home from my try-on adventure with my best friend Jackie, and I'm in my PJs and I've got my knockoff LaCroix sparkling water, and I've got some notes. I wanted to give more of my feedback of the things that I tried on. Now, just for reference, I usually wear a size 3 or 4, mostly a size 4 just to account for shrinkage and boobage and things like that. Tend to make things shorter, and I don't want them to be super short. So most of the time I do get a 4, and I'll make sure to note the size that I wore when I talk about each article of clothing. Let's see what else. I'm 5'2", wear usually a 3 or a 4, and have a larger chest. So just keep that in mind when you see me trying things on and how it fits me. Hold on just a moment. Oh, those bubbles. Very bubbly. This flavor is garbage though. This is the cherry lime. It tastes like that cough medicine we had as kids that tasted like cherry, trying to trick us into thinking it tasted good, but it didn't. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Probably will not repurchase that again. All right, so let's get down to business, okay? First thing I wanted to talk about was the black floral dress that I tried on. It's called the Sweetheart Skater floral dress. It had pockets, which I know are really popular. I'm not opposed to pockets, but I am opposed to them when they are right on the hips, and that's my widest part. So all it does to me in my mind when I see myself in the mirror is it just widens it even more. It just seems to add another inch or two in fabric, and it just kind of, to me, it makes me a little self-conscious. I feel like it's drawing attention to my widest part instead of flaring out more to create that hourglass look. I just feel like I don't know. I wasn't a fan. And I know it's the super soft fabric, and it was really soft, but it was also really thin. And so I felt like that wasn't helping either. The fact that it was thin. Yes, it was soft, but it was thin and had those pockets right there on my widest part. And so, yeah, that wasn't my favorite thing. I liked the length, and I liked the sweetheart neckline, and the pattern. I love a good floral, but the pockets and stuff, it was just too much for me. Next thing, since we're already talking about dresses, let's just talk about the other one that I tried on, which was called the Ruffle strap midi dress. This one was kind of laughable on me because it was just way too long. I have just decided I will not, if it says midi dress, I'm just not even going to look at it or pretend I'm not seeing it, because it's just too long. It's this awkward length where it's not a maxi on me, but it's like a what do we call that? High waters. If a dress could be a high water, that would be it. It was just so awkward. Such an awkward length. I think it also had pockets, but the way, either the material or the way it was shaped, I didn't feel like it drew attention to my hips, but it did have pockets. Also, now that we're talking about it, something else that I wasn't a fan of, and this is just, again, keep in mind I have a larger chest, but I felt like there wasn't enough chest material. Like the top part of the dress was smocked, and I felt like it stopped. Like if this is the boobage area, the smocking stopped right here instead of going all the way down. So that kind of, I felt like I kept pulling it down, trying to make it cover, which, you know, that whole game of pulling it down and then it goes up and pulling it down, and I'm not playing that game. So I feel like for the right person, this would be a really pretty springtime dress, but just not for me. Now, let's get away from the negatives and talk about some positives. I freaking loved the black tie front Peplum shirt. Loved it. I hope Peplum styles never end, because I just think they are so flattering on a plus size frame, and because it creates that illusion, that hourglass shape by the way that the peplum flares out after the bust. Like, it's just so flattering, so flattering. I loved the sleeves. I loved the little tie at the bust. I just thought it was feminine and classy, and I loved that shirt. I loved it. Next time I get like what are those, the Torrid rewards or some kind of coupon, I think I'm gonna go back for that one, because I could see myself wearing it with a skirt, with jeans, with different kinds, like with distressed jeans, with nicer jeans. Like, I could just see myself wearing it more than just once every couple of months. And that's when I'm like, okay, I know this is pricier than what I would want to spend on just a top, but when I know I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it, I can justify the price. Also, That was my favorite. My second favorite was the button down. It's called the button down chalice white, like button up top. I sized up. I actually, the one that you see me try on, I was wearing a size 5, which is like a 5X, but I felt like it worked for me because I wanted to wear it either tucked in or tied, which I tried to, I wasn't doing a great job at it, but I did try to show you the different ways that I would style it. That's something that I could see myself using a million different ways, as a swimsuit cover up, as how I wore it, just buttoned all the way up and then kind of either tied or tucked into jeans would be so classy, so classy. And I feel like plus size, we miss it. Like, we don't get those classy pieces that standard sizes have. We get the more like trendy, or like 5 seasons ago it was trendy and now we're getting it in plus size. Like, I feel like we don't get those just, you know, timeless, classy styles. And this was something that I was like, yes, like, it's not pulling at my boobs, like the buttons aren't pulling at my chest. It felt like a nice, airy, but not see-through fabric. Like, it just felt, it felt nice to wear. I could see myself styling it in a lot of different ways. That was a nice shirt. I wish I would have tried it on in a 4 just to compare how the 5 fit to the 4, but it was pulling a tiny bit at the largest part of my chest, but not enough to where it was an issue. So I'm wondering if it was already starting to pull a little bit with the 5, maybe with the 4 it'd be pulling a lot more, and I hate that. That's why I hardly ever wear button-up shirts, and I'm sure my large-chested friends can agree, it's just a bad look. It'll fit you everywhere else perfectly, but in the chest you look like you're about to expose yourself. But then you get a size up and then it fits you in the chest and then it's baggy everywhere else. So it's just, it never works. But this time with that particular shirt, I was very happy with it, and I could see myself purchasing that one as well. I didn't purchase anything that I tried on, didn't purchase anything, but I could see myself going back for that. Okay. I'm talking so fast, I get so excited. I need another swig of my cough medicine sparkling water. Anyway, okay, so what's next? All right, I wore they're called the crop jegging, super soft medium wash jegging, and it was distressed, and I wore that with the white shirt, the Peplum shirt, and then I also wore it with this combo, which was the kimono. It's called the button waist maxi kimono, and I had to, since it didn't come with a undershirt, I just grabbed one of their simple camisole things. I paired it with a white camisole. I grabbed one of those, layered the kimono on top of it, and wore it with those jeggings, and I really liked that outfit. I wasn't sure about the white camisole. I don't know if that fit. I felt like it kind of ruffled or started wrinkling up kind of on the stomach, and I thought that looked a little odd, so maybe I didn't get that in the right size, or maybe I should have just done a black one, black with black. Maybe it was too much contrast, but overall I liked the way that it looked. I'm trying to think, I'm looking at my notes. I was irritated that it didn't come with an undershirt because it's $62. And that's on their website with 30% off. 30% off that sheer mesh the kimono is $62. What in the heck? Those jeggings, those jeans were $48. But a maxi sheer kimono that doesn't come with an undershirt is $62. who can afford this stuff? I'm asking. And if you can't afford it, comment below what your job is, because I need to know what it is. But on my teacher budget, I cannot validate in my mind paying $62 for one article of clothing that is sheer and feels, you know, it feels like mesh. It feels like you're just wearing mesh, and it's cute. It is really cute, and it fit well, and I loved the way that outfit came together. But I just don't know how they are justifying these prices. I can only buy Torrid when it's on clearance, when they've got that Torrid cash, when I have some sort of reward. That's when I buy stuff from Torrid, because even with 30% off, like I could never buy that and not feel guilty. I would have such buyer's remorse, guilt buying that, even though I really liked it. I just can't justify that. Sorry, rant over. I'm not going to rant over it anymore, but that really gets me. That price just really irked me. So I put in big capital letters, too expensive, next to it. So I just thought I would share. That's just my opinion. What do you think? What do you think about Torrid and their prices? I don't know. That could be a whole other discussion video on their prices and if they're taking advantage of plus size women that just want trendy clothes, but they know that there's not a lot of places to get that, so they feel like they can charge this much. I don't know. It's a whole, that's a that's a topic for a different day. Let's see, was there anything else? The two dresses, the black peplum, the white button down, the kimono with the camisole. I feel like my favorite items were the peplum shirt, the white button-up shirt, and the jegging. Oh, the jegging. They were soft. They were very comfortable. Personal preference, I just wish they were a little higher waisted, but that's just me. I like my pants to come up above my belly button. I want them like almost up to my bra. That's just, I feel locked in. I don't feel like things are jiggling around when I'm walking. And that's just my preference. And they weren't, it's not like they were low-waisted. I just wish they were maybe an inch higher, and then they would have been perfect. But they really were stretchy and comfortable and soft. I liked the distressed parts. I thought that was really cool. Those were $48.65 when I checked on their website. So expensive, but it's one of those staple items that you're gonna wear and wear and wear and wear and wear. So not too bad. But yeah, definitely the peplum and the white button-up were probably my favorites. I really liked how classy and pretty I felt wearing them. So thank you guys for sticking with me till the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Like, what was your favorite look? How do you feel about Torrid? What's your opinion on their quality and prices and the items that they have? I'd love to chat with you in the comments below. All right, well, hope you're having a wonderful, this is Valentine's Day weekend. Hope you're being pampered like the goddess you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!